History is full of empires rising, but the secret to the very first empire was not its rise, but its plans to endure. Before Sargon of Akkad, Mesopotamian kings conquered cities, took their loot, and went home. But when Sargon conquered a city, it stayed conquered. He built the world's first empire, not just with swords, but with logistics, administration, and absolute control. For centuries, Mesopotamia was a land of city-states. Uruk, Lagash, each ruled by its own king, always at war with its neighbors. Even when a city grew strong enough, though, to dominate the others, it was only a matter of time before it collapsed and the cycle started over. But then Sargon appeared, and he broke the cycle. The secret to Sargon's empire was he didn't trust the local rulers. In every conquered city, he placed his own men, the men of Akkad, they called them. These were his hand-picked governors, spies, and enforcers. They stood in the palace, watched over the local kings, and reported directly to Akkad. If a city even thought about rebellion, Sargon knew before it started. And if his words weren't enough, he had a permanent Akkadian garrison in every major city, well-fed, well-paid, and ready to crush uprisings before they began. Sargon knew that power wasn't just about force, it was about loyalty. He created an elite class of Akkadian nobles, showering them with land, wealth, and authority. In return, they owed him absolute obedience. And this, importantly, was a new kind of government. Before, nobles ruled because of family lineage. Under Sargon, you ruled because the king allowed it. But Sargon didn't stop at politics. He used religion to cement his rule. In the powerful city of he placed his own daughter, Enheduanna, as high priestess. Her job was to control the city's most important temple and make sure every prayer, every hymn, every religious festival reminded the people that Sargon ruled by divine will. And of course, she did more than that. She became the world's first named author, writing hymns so influential that they were still copied thousands of years later. But this is why Sargon's empire didn't fall apart the moment he turned his back. He didn't just rule with an army, he ruled with a network of spies, governors, nobles, priests, and soldiers, all loyal to Akkad. No one had ever ruled like this before in 2300 BCE, but every empire that came after, Babylon, Assyria, Persia, Rome, they all learned from Sargon.